Look, we certainly love to celebrate the success of our clients in these sessions. So just to highlight a few client success stories for today's session. The first one is a New Zealand client called First Rescue. Now, First Rescue are a New Zealand-based organisation that provides a range of services predominantly focused around roadside and vehicle assistance, business assistance, and those sorts of services. So we've got a very broad geographic reach within the New Zealand market. And they had been running MYOB Exo for quite a number of years, but reached a point within the evolution and growth of their business where they felt that they needed to consider replacing their system of record. They needed to consider replacing the ERP system and look to MYOB Advanced as the solution that could help take them through that transition into that next period of growth for their organization. So they really had grown out of their incumbent system. They were really stretched, particularly around the need for expanded reporting. The lack of reporting tools, the complex reporting that they needed to do, where complex Excel, macro-based workbooks didn't really cut the mustard anymore. The other element that really contributed to was just poor visibility, not really having that real-time data to drive the business and move the business forward. So the solution, of course, was to implement MYOB Advanced, a cloud-based ERP solution to replace their existing on-premise solution. And Val talked previously about the Seizing the Advantage case study, that research paper that had been done by Forrester, and some of the interesting statistics that were taken out of that piece of work. And I'm certain First Rescue have discovered the benefits of an easy-to-use modern cloud-based application, and really taken the time to ensure that they've reviewed their processes. They've reviewed the way that the users are using the system and optimized that as they've implemented the new ERP solution. A big element of this for them was around the robust procurement systems, where the organization's using lots of contractors, lots of purchase services. There needed to be a very simple and robust procurement system to support that functionality. And of course, easy reporting. In terms of the benefits, the focus was really around the procurement piece, the ability to have automation around procurement, control over purchases, approvals, all those benefits that we see within MYOB Advanced. The improved visibility in terms of particularly that purchasing element, that procure element, number of approved, accrued, unprocessed purchase orders, ensured that their accounts team were able to manage the regular procurement and purchasing that was going on. And of course, the simplified month-end reporting processes, rather than taking several days to compile their reports for a board and for the management teams, they could be pulled together within a matter of hours. The next example we want to talk to is a client by the name of Booth Transport, another New Zealand client working in the logistics industry. A very happy client utilizing MYOB Advanced, but finding themselves a little bit stretched again around the accounts payable piece, particularly in terms of accounts payable automation around invoice processing. There was significant overhead in the manual processing of sort of support invoices and payments, complex and time-consuming paper-based approval processes. We never like to see those pieces of paper pushed around the office, particularly difficult in these strange times that we live in. So the solution for them was to utilize one of our ISVs or our connected services called Dataline. Dataline has an accounts payable process automation module that integrates directly with MYOB Advanced. Essentially, as a part of that solution, it uses a combination of OCR technology in conjunction with a bureau service to ensure that there's a very high success rate in terms of processing of documents that are sent. So a very accurate solution, removing all of that manual processing that was previously being done, and very simple approval processes that ensure visibility throughout the process. In terms of the benefits, enabled the organization to really process more invoices as they grow, to scale up with that increase, without that increase in cost. Suppliers have significantly benefited because of the fact that payments are processed in a more streamlined manner. There's no need for the organisation to worry about the risk of duplicated payments as a result of invoice duplications, and significant time savings, reporting that they're saving at least 4 to 5 days per month in terms of that process. The next example I want to talk to is a client by the name of Marsden Maritime Holdings. They are an organisation in the infrastructure space, shall we say. And we're really faced with a time-consuming process, again, around reporting. It's amazing how often this issue of reporting and visibility comes up. They had complex Excel spreadsheets with multiple tabs to manage the reporting requirements, and they were previously doing it using a lot of manual data entry from MYOB Advanced. We see quite a difference in the MYOB Advanced space. Organisations which are quite happy to use the standard P&L reporting that comes out of MYOB Advanced, and others that want to take the advantage of tools such as Microsoft Excel to build their board packs and to build their comprehensive P&L balance sheet cash flow forecasting reports. So for Marsden, the ability to simply integrate within that Excel framework that their finance team were all familiar with was really key. And of course, those manual Excel exports was part of the pain point there. As a solution, they implemented Velixo. You'd be surprised the number of clients that we see adopting Velixo as a tool of choice just to enable their finance team with that easy-to-use Excel environment around their reporting requirements. Velixo is an Excel-based plugin, integrates the data directly from MYOB Advanced, meaning that your Excel worksheets directly reference advanced data using Excel formulas that actually look up the MYOB environment. So they updated those spreadsheets to simply reference that MYOB Advanced data using particular formula logic. The data is loaded and refreshed in a matter of seconds. And it also gives me the ability to do a simple review of transactions, right-clicking on a cell, drilling down, and even looking at the original document within MYOB Advanced as well. In terms of the benefits, it was really, again, about saving time. We heard Val's example of the poor CFO or financial controller that spend way too much time at the end of the day producing the necessary reports. So how do we save that time? Velixo can be one of those tools that just assists with that. The fact that it's directly linked into MYOB Advanced just removes that manual process of downloading, extracting data, pasting data into worksheets, and simplifies so that we've then got a single worksheet that automatically consolidates data from multiple companies, multiple tenants in the manner that's required to support the board reporting requirements. And of course, it also simplified the budgeting and report distribution process. There's some great features in Velixo that support uploading of budgets and uploading of journal transactions, as well as the automated distribution of reports to an email distribution list. So some great features there. And thank you very much, Grant. I will hand straight back to you.